Hey, so this is my first video. I think I just wanted to say a little something about my opinions on why the WWE sucks today. This whole PG era bullshit, it's terrible. Um, I don't know, make it a little short, but I honestly think that a lot of people go back and talk about the Attitude Era just because the Attitude Era is where it's at. Current WWE, it's so hard to just start off with one thing. I mean, one topic, you can talk about it for like 15 minutes about what's so different about it now. I mean, right now, I think the main issue with the WWE is the PG era, which I think is just terrible. It's taking a lot of old school fans, guys that were from the Attitude Era, it's taking us out of it. It's really become a kid show, and it's become a kid show because of Linda McMahon. It's become a kid show because of profits. I mean, you think about it, kids are being used. They're the cash cows. They're bringing in the profit. You just sell memorabilia and merchandise to these kids, John Cena and all these other little PG bitches, and they're getting profited out of it. That's, to tell you the honest truth, the storyline is terrible. That's one of the main issues with the WWE today, is that there's no more backstage brawls. There's no more real in-depth story about new characters, period. There's no real reason why certain superstars are brawling just because of the simple fact that they want to get to the top of the industry. And I think it's absurd. Like, watching the WWE today is just terrible. Like, I haven't watched the full show in, I tell you, probably over a year. I'm one of those people that I used to be a big fan of the WWE, and after really watching the WWE, it's just faded off for me. I used to be a real big fan of it back in the day, Attitude Era, when The Rock was around, Stone Cold Steve Austin was around, even the Ruthless Aggression area, whereas Kurt Angle, the early Randy Orton, Randy Borton. I mean, it's so many things that are just so different. The superstars are terrible. There are some that have good in-ring talent, but they just have terrible mic skills, which a lot of them need to just go to acting school. I mean, for example, look at a guy like Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston is a great in-ring talent, but on the mic, Kofi Kingston is dull as fuck. Remember when he first came out and he had this Jamaican accent? Then all of a sudden he turned a character from like this Jamaican accent, Jamaican guy, or South African, whatever you want to call him, and he started talking American. He had a real strong American accent. It was just like, I thought it was bullshit. I was just like sitting here like, really? They changed characters too much. Look at John Cena's character. When John Cena first came out, he was this guy in some tights wrestling against Kurt Angle, his debut match. Then all of a sudden I seen him turn into, they gave him a little gimmick, which is the basic thugonomics, And I thought that was hilarious. I thought it was funny, but I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I hate John Cena with a passion. I am a John Cena hater, just like most of the people out there. I don't hate on John Cena. I'm just tired of them shoving John Cena down people's throats. It's bullshit. But I was a fan slightly. I love to hate the guy. I put it to you like that. I was 50-50 on John Cena. I felt like John Cena, the Thugonomics, he came out there, he had a little swag about him. He used to come on a mic, rap, do all that little corny ass shit. But it was still a real ass character, I like that shit about him, and it's so much different now. The WWE, like I said, it is too geared towards children. If, in other words, it really is. I mean, John Cena is the face of the industry again. You've seen him at WrestleMania defeat The Rock. The Rock's gone, of course. He's in movies, so it's kind of like he doesn't have no purpose to being in the WWE. The reason I will tell you this right now, that the WWE will soon be dead, and soon I feel as if it's starting to slowly die out, is because if you listen to some of the fans in the audience, I didn't watch wrestling a couple weeks ago, but I think they were in New Jersey. I'm not for sure. But you heard fans there, they were going crazy. They were saying same old shit. they were humming Fandango, whatever his fuck his name is. They were humming his theme throughout matches. They were saying, like I said, they were saying same old shit, boring. They were saying during Randy Orton's match, and you seen Randy Orton go like this. He was just like, well, what the fuck? He was just kind of like, what's going on? They were saying Randy Savage, and it was just like, damn. What you're starting to realize is like fans are starting to backlash against the WWE, and the simple thing is, the WWE will eventually die out because the superstars and their lack of basically personas. Look at Triple H and Brock Lesnar, two old fucks still in the fucking WWE, still wrestling matches, and it's terrible. You see these two guys. Look at The Undertaker, year after year after year after year. I mean, this guy, I think he's like 50 right now. You can't get rid of him. Look at Chris Jericho. I mean, the guy's been... I hate what they did to his character because they dumbed his character down so damn bad. He's not the same Chris Jericho from Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression. He's just straight edge guy. I mean, that's exactly how he is, you know? But when it's all said and done, I'm going to wrap this up. There's too much to really vaguely talk about this topic. But, you know, because I could talk about the Divas division and how stupid the Divas division is now. I could talk about the lack of titles and what titles really mean. But, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep making a few videos, in my opinion, on the shit. Because, I mean, there's a community of us, I don't know. But a lot of people just backlash and just bash on the WWE because it's terrible. It's terrible product and quality. Until the day that I don't have to see Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Chris Jericho, The Rock, Stone Cold. He's already been like, fuck no, I'm not coming back. To the day I don't see guys like Mankind or Mick Foley and shit, I don't know. And you switch to TNA. The day I don't have to see fucking Hulk Hogan and some of these old ass guys, wrestling is gonna continue to just slowly die out, is because they're going to get old one day, man. They're going to be fucking 40 plus years old. They're going to be, look at Hulk. They're going to be 50 and 60 years old coming up soon. So when it's all said and done, man, the WWE is slowly going to die itself out. I'm going to make a few more videos after this, and I just really want to explain to you why. I'm going to really get into detail about other shit. With the WWE, you know, of course, this is my first video. I don't want to make this channel all about wrestling because who the fuck gives a shit about wrestling anymore? Honestly, I don't give a shit. The last fucking act of Brodus Clay that I've seen and all that bullshit, and man, it's making me go like this. Oh yeah, making me go like that. I'm going to sleep during this shit. It's so fucking boring, man. But I'll get back to you. Like I said, just tell me what you guys think. I mean, I know I didn't put out all good points in this video, but hey, I'm going to make a couple more. I'm going to get more in detail, more in depth. But my name is JK. Thank you.